It's June 20th, 2026. Wall Street just cracked their own preferred stock, and Pudgy penguins walked into Target with 15 million trading cards. Let's go. Quick shout out to today's sponsor, Compete Token, the gaming crypto that actually has real games you can play. Link in the description. Strategy's preferred stock just cracked wide open. The instrument they call STRC, the leverage stack propping up Michael Saylor's Bitcoin empire, officially lost its par value, and CoinDesk just walked through the timeline of how it slowly came undone. Look, when your entire balance sheet strategy is borrow money to buy more Bitcoin, and your preferred stock is the load-bearing wall, the wall starting to crack is news. Saylor will probably tweet about it being a buying opportunity in 3, 2, 1. Bitcoin is trading nearly 50% below its all-time high of $126,000, and the network is busier than it's been since 2024. CryptoQuant says transaction counts just hit the highest level in over a year and a half. Here's the funny part, about 80% of those transactions are under 1/100th of a Bitcoin. That's not whales moving size, that's protocols and ordinals scribbling on the chain. So yes, the network is alive, it's just mostly people sending each other digital lunch money while doomers scream the bear market is over. The Garcia brothers just pleaded guilty to one of the wildest wrench attacks of the year. These two drove from Texas to Minnesota, held a family at gunpoint for 9 hours, and forced the victim to drain $8 million out of his hardware wallets. Wrench attacks are up 75% year over year, and we're already at $101 million stolen this way in just 4 months of 2026. Stop posting your portfolio screenshots on Twitter. Stop telling random people you bought the dip. Your seed phrase doesn't matter if someone shows up at your door with a shotgun. Pudgy penguins just walked into Target nationwide. Vibe Series 3 trading cards are now on shelves in Target stores across the country, pushing their total circulated cards to 15 million. This is how NFTs actually win, not by selling JPEGs to crypto Twitter, but by becoming a real consumer brand your nephew finds at Target. Toys in 2,000 Walmarts, cards at Target, mobile games. Meanwhile, other NFT projects are still arguing about floor prices in a Discord nobody opens anymore. The alt-season trade is officially on life support. Ki Young Ju over at CryptoQuant says the old Bitcoin into altcoins rotation has, quote, basically disappeared, and the data is brutal. Bitcoin paired altcoin volume just collapsed to its weakest level since 2021. And it's not just volume, the field shrunk too. Back in 2021, about 106 altcoins had over $1 billion in market cap. Today, only about 50. The era of Bitcoin pumps so my random dog coin pumps is over. Hype-only tokens are getting starved out, and capital is finally flowing into things with actual revenue. Good. The Philippines just opened the door wide for tokenized real-world assets. SEC Commissioner Rogelio Quevedo said the agency is, quote, fully convinced it has the legal framework to accept tokenization, and called it a way to revolutionize their capital markets. Meanwhile, in the US, our SEC has spent the last 5 years suing every project with a website. The Philippines is over here saying, let's tokenize stocks so our citizens stop getting scammed, and we're still arguing about whether Ethereum is a security. About time someone gets it. Europe is already cooking up MiCA 2.0. The European Commission opened a public comment period this month to start revising their crypto framework, focusing on stablecoins, DeFi, and tokenization rules. The EU rolled out the first version of MiCA back in 2024. The US still hasn't passed a comprehensive crypto bill. We're somehow letting Europe out-innovate us on financial technology. That's a sentence I never thought I'd say out loud. AI is now auditing smart contracts faster than humans can read them. CoinDesk reports that AI-powered security tools are slashing the cost and turnaround time of smart contract audits, turning what used to be a luxury into the default. This is a quietly massive shift. Most of the catastrophic DeFi hacks of the last few years happened because audits were expensive, slow, or skipped entirely. If a solo dev can now ship a contract with a real audit baked in, the floor for security across the entire space goes up. Finally, some good news for builders. One more shout out to Compete Token, the gaming crypto with real games you can actually play, link in the description. That's the rundown for June 20th. Smash like, hit subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow.